for this better than this better
Right.
than last for like.
And really what it boiled down to was the people around me.
I feel like the music scene here could be way better.
Okay, so we got the hair, that's Chucky. We got the jacket, that's Candyman.
Wow, okay, I see it now.
You know what I'm saying? R.P. Big C.
Rest in peace.
He had passed away, but you know what I'm saying, at the time, like he was.
All right, man, y'all know what's going on, man. It's your boy Nightfall, man. Step Up to the motherfucking mic podcast. I forgot what episode this is. I know we up there at this point with a few, you know what I'm saying? But we here with another dope artist, you know what I'm saying? Somebody real dope in the city who doing a lot of things, man. Tell them your name and what you do and where you from.
I'm SB Jimmi. I'm from South Minneapolis, like a Lake Street type shit, but I was raised in mainly like Fridley. I went to like different schools, so I'm damn near from everywhere in Minnesota, if you ask me.
Facts. So what's life like for you living in Minnesota? You know, we gonna dive right into that.
Shit, I know certain areas I go to, they not too fun, but I still got to keep it cordial. But then in the city, it's always home, but I always know like I always have to be a certain way because anything can happen when you down here, man.
Facts. So like, if you could rank Minnesota on places to live, like, you know, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, where would you rank it?
That motherfucker not bad. No, we ain't that bad compared to certain spots, man. I ain't gonna lie.
A lot of people be hating on Minnesota for real.
I don't know
like,
what the reason is.
I'm from Chicago, so when I came up here, like a lot of people that I know who from Chicago, they came up here because they say it's a money state. You know what I mean? So,
I guess.
So a lot of times when I'm up here, I can agree like, hey, it's a money state for sure because there's a lot of shit you can do, but people don't do it for some reason.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
I think sometimes people get scared to like, you know, take a leap of faith on some shit.
Right.
Some new is always scary. So
that's true.
motherfuckers get comfortable. So they like, I'll do the thing that's more comfortable rather than the new thing.
Facts. No, that makes sense for sure.
Weird sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. So like, let's talk about, you know, being an artist in Minnesota. You know what I mean? Like, how long have you been rapping for?
I've been rapping since I was 7. I made my first mixtape when I was 8 years old. And yeah, I made my first mixtape when I was 8 years old.
Oh, so you started like Bow Wow and them then, right?
Yeah. Boy, that was my motherfucking idol, man.
Oh, really? That's what's up. That's crazy that I said that right then. And shout out Bow Wow, man.
Shout out Bow Wow.
That's crazy.
That was my idol. His ass fell off though, but it'd be like that, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, he decent, man.
He's still running strong.
No, yeah, but back to your, your process of you being an artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where did that start for you? You know, in your process of rapping?
Just like, you know, just being inspired. I had older cousins that did that shit, man. I have a older cousin. She was a rapper, Mel D. She played basketball and everything.
That's dope. Yeah.
And then just seeing her like go to the studio and them just writing songs, and then I'm hearing Paul Wall and all these niggas on the radio. So I'm like, damn, y'all really, y'all really do.
So like Paul Wall, one of your rap idols?
That boy was clean.
Paul Wall
clean.
definitely was getting off though.
That boy was clean.
He's one of them white boys that was slept on for sure.
For sure.
Just everywhere. You know what I mean?
Give him enough credit because it's a lot of rappers that got influenced in the South by Paul Wall.
Facts.
Like,
and I really fuck with him because of the grills he had, man.
Exactly.
That boy stayed with some
right
nasty
there,
shit.
and that right there put him in the way of the culture, and it was like we fuck with Paul Wall.
Let me ask you. So how did that like inspire you for your growth of development of rap?
That just gave me style, like everywhere, like West Coast artists, like not just Snoop, but like Vince Staples and Schoolboy and all those dudes like that, giving you that flavor like West Coast music. Not
to stop you, but do you know any like Minnesota like artists that was popping, you know, or that's popping right now?
Right now, yeah. The late great my cousin Malachi, Young M, that was that boy is a legend. He was cold. The best thing I ever seen coming out of Minnesota. I worked with artists like Suavo. That was my dog. Yep. Deuce, I worked with Deuce a couple times. I worked with Marty a couple times.
Yeah, shout out Marty, go back.
Yeah, I've been around for a while, just in the background, seeing a lot of people do their thing, and I've been studying and taking my time and learning from them and seeing them perform and all that. So I really just try to, take my step right now.
Facts. So what's some of the ups and downs that you done had with the music? You know what I mean? And like, just explain the ups and downs part.
Yeah, downs are gonna be when you record the song, right? So we all know after you record something, you feeling like, man, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be the one.
Right.
But like you have to go put that in front of the people.
Definitely.
You gotta make them hear that.
If you ain't putting it out there for the people's reaction, then you can't just go off your own because the people might not feel that shit.
And if they don't feel it, then you gonna have to check your ego and be like, damn, all right, this ain't the one. I'm gonna come with another one. Not be like, oh, these niggas hating on me.
Right.
They ain't seeing the vision. Like, bro,
Right.
you playing old nigga games at that
Facts.
point. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
facts.
You can't see the vision of your own self. You're getting in your own way. You got to listen to the people because the people at the end of the day gonna get you paid. Man.
Big facts. Big facts.
They gonna buy the ticket.
What you gonna pay yourself?
Exactly. If that's the case, then nigga, we should all be millionaires. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like,
No, real shit.
But you always gotta stay self-aware to not get in your own way, and some people do that a lot of times
Right.
with that music shit.
So what do you think about the support factor in Minnesota? You know, you feel like they supporting each other, or do you feel like, you know, everybody still got that kind of like, I fuck with you, but I ain't gonna fuck with you type shit?
That's tricky because I've dealt with both sides of it. Like, niggas do talk Hollywood. Like, niggas will hit you with some Hollywood talk when you at that show. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, yeah.
It's all about the genuineness that you bring in the conversation and how you meet that person, period. Like, if I meet you at the show, of course it's just a business, but I'm an artist. I like your sound.
Right.
I like what you're doing.
Right.
I'm giving you your props. I ain't saying fuck with me. I'm just saying, look, you know what I'm saying?
Check me out.
You feel me?
Right.
Just fuck with me one time. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing the love.
So speaking of shows, right? Since you mentioned that, let me ask you, like, what's your thoughts on how when you say, for instance, if you just performed, you get off the stage, you know, you meet an artist, and motherfuckers like, yeah, you dope, or that shit was hot. Like, depending on how it sound, like, what's your thought process when they tell you that?
If it's a backhanded compliment, I just let that shit rock. Cause at the end of the day, man, look, if you don't like it, it's not for you.
Right.
At the end of the day, somebody around you gonna like it.
So how can you tell the difference between, like, say for instance, you got your music, you put it out there,
Yeah.
your homies hearing it. How you know the difference between, like, hey, they really fucking with it compared to they just like they said it's
my
hot, but I don't.
homies not liars.
You feel me?
My homies not liars. If it's ass, they gonna straight up tell me like, look, this ass.
Facts. People need them type of people around. You need them type of people around.
I don't like liars. Look, don't lie to me.
Real shit. If you don't got nobody around you
Yeah.
telling you, hey, bro, that ain't it.
They not liars.
They ain't fucking with you like that, but
They're
they
not
don't
liars.
care. They want you to put that shit out. You
I
know?
make a song and they'll be like, I don't like the way you said that. Do it again.
You don't- yeah,
I'm like, all right,
yeah.
cool. I'll do it again. Or
Facts.
like, I don't like the way you did all of that. Do it again, but I'll do it again. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
facts.
Because it's just like I'd appreciate no yes men. Don't yes man me.
Facts.
That's all I'm thinking about. Like, if we get to the situation where I'm making something and you got to yes man your way into the situation, I don't even want you to be around, because when it really start to pop and all you telling me is yes, I might do some wild shit.
No, real shit, real shit. And that's the biggest thing too. Like, you know, don't be just like, hey, you got that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you know he ain't got that shit,
Yeah.
like if I can't hoop, don't put me on the court.
Don't
You
lie to
know what I'm
your,
saying?
don't lie to your people, man.
Straight up.
That is crazy.
Straight
Don't
up.
do that, man.
No, it's real shit. So what you think about the Minnesota weed law about to pass next year? That is, motherfuckers can actually smoke, you know what I'm saying, and be like kind of like Vegas is right now.
You know
What you
what's
think about that?
crazy? I got a friend. We went to high school together, Philly High School. My homie John Barty. Shout out to him. He was actually working with the man who got it legalized.
Oh, really?
When they signed the bill, he was right there sitting behind that man.
That's crazy.
So yeah, that's interesting. You can let him in. That was a really interesting night that he did that, because I never would have thought that weed would be legalized anywhere.
Right.
Let
And
alone
that
Minnesota.
process, you know what's crazy? Now, let me tell you a story. I remember this vividly, right? I remember getting pulled over because I knew I was smoking weed in the car, right? So I got pulled over, and I'm like, I know they going to smell it. But he walked up on me like, we can't really do much. He was like, and pretty much by 2024, 25, they're going to legalize it. And I'm like, how the fuck he know this shit? But you think, in my mind, what the reason why I brought that up is, do you think that officers like and people of that like stature military, they already know before we know? You know what I mean? Because how the fuck he already knew, like, oh, they was already gonna legalize it? Because that shit happened like in 2016.
You gotta know, because
You know what I mean?
and you know what's crazy? They gotta know, and I think they should know, because some of them, even though military, police, they kind of the same thing. Y'all still got a gun. Y'all still go through traumatic experiences.
Crazy.
So I recommend that they would smoke weed, because
So
you
would
can
you
cool down?
You think say for instance you smoking weed, you go outside, now you in the middle of a gunfight. You think smoking weed gonna help you? Like, cause now you high. Now you high.
Hey, look, I don't know how everybody else go, but if I'm high and the gun start going off, I'm sober. I'm sober fast.
No, facts. You better sober the fuck
sober
up.
fast.
Facts.
You react.
Yeah.
Now, if you get real stupid when you get high, I don't even want you to do none of that. You
Facts.
drink some water, ayahuasca, whatever the fuck you
Right,
want to do,
right.
but just don't smoke. Don't be stupid. Like
Right.
that.
So let's dive into your music, gang.
Yeah.
So how many albums or mixtapes have you put out? Have you put out anything yet?
Altogether, I've put out probably like 4 total albums, but everything's still on SoundCloud. I forgot the name of that joint. I'm gonna have to get it later.
He gonna remember. He gonna have that for y'all later.
But right now, everything is just currently on YouTube at my name, SB space Jimmi, Jimmi. So everything on there is just mainly gonna be on other platforms. We're just working on that and shit like that. You know, just taking my time. Everything's a baby step. So I appreciate everything that's happening right now.
Right. No, so right now, so you just dropping like singles?
Yeah. Singles right now, just doing a lot of visuals, keeping my face in other people's faces.
Yes, sir.
Because that's what you got to do.
Links will be in the description, so y'all look out for that.
Build yourself as a brand, man. If you really want to do something, you got to be able to build yourself as a brand and take yourself serious.
So what's one of your favorite songs that you dropped so far?
None of them.
No. What? You the first artist that came in here literally and said, no, you don't have no favorite song?
None of them.
So like none of top 5, top 2?
None of them.
Top 1?
None of them.
None of them?
None of them.
The last one, I ain't gonna lie, I think it was, I went on your page. I believe it was the first one that I seen on there. Hold on, let me go. I can see it right now, dead ass. I can pull it up. Hold on. 'Cause I literally was just looking at the shit. I promise you. I literally was just looking at the shit.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, so it's one of them on your first page. I forgot the name of it because like I said, I see a lot of people's music a lot, so I don't really remember the name, but I think it was that one. SB Jimmi, Love
Lovelorn?
Lovelorn, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That one was pretty. The video and the concept behind it,
yeah,
dope.
I mean, the name itself, just the definition of the word lovelorn is basically the incapability of loving other people. So like I could be around people, you know what I'm saying? I can tolerate people. I can still care for people, but like loving people is kind of like it's kind of weird sometimes.
So let's talk about that. Now, you know, that's a deep topic to talk about, you know. What makes it so hard for you to love people?
Just traumatic experiences, man. Where we from is just like it's Chicago, Minneapolis, same thing. We cousins of a state, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So whatever y'all problem is, y'all gonna bring that shit right down to us. And then family, you know, everybody got family issues, so you carry all of that, and then as you get older, you lose people, right? But you keep lessons of people and memories of people, so that kind of gets really conflicting around certain ages, right? And then I believe that's why people have midlife crises.
So do you feel like because of that, it make it harder just to give love to people, or to accept it?
Both, because if you accepting it, it's kind of like I'm trusting you with a lot. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I trust you with damn near watching my kids. I trust you with holding my gun if I...
And only if you can get that type of real trust, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really give everybody that type of trust. They can't get that access, you know what I mean? You got kids?
Yeah, I got 4.
That's what's up. Congratulations, by the way, on that. You know what I mean? Because I know kids can be a motherfucker. I got 5. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of
definitely expensive. I got twins too, so it's a lot. You know what I mean?
Lot of them.
You know, definitely. You know, you got to have something for your kids to look up to, and doing it the way you're doing it that's the right way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's talk about this real quick. I know this is deep too. You know, I was talking about this the other day to my wife, and we were just kind of having this conversation about how people like they say that I'm a thug, right? Like I'm a real nigga. Yeah. And then say that I'm a great parent at the same time. I had a problem with having that correlate.
What is a real nigga though?
And that's my thing.
What is that?
I don't. Nobody knows.
Because real niggas, like, what is that? So like, let's say you with your kid and a man bumps into you. But a man says, "Pardon me," right? Mm-hmm. He being polite, but you just exploding and you acting crazy and you doing some tough nigga shit, and then you tell your son, "This is what real niggas do." Is that real nigga activity, or is that real stupid activity?
It's stupid.
It's stupid, right?
Right.
So some people lack self-awareness, but they also lack the ability to just think before they speak. Because like a lot of things don't sound right when you say them out loud, just because you thought it sounded good in your fucking head.
No,
like,
true.
Like, come on now. So I don't like the sentiment of being a real nigga because it's not a lot of things you can do to be a real nigga.
Like most times though, like what I'm getting at is the fact that people will be like, say for instance, they use that as to use like, all right, I'm out in the streets heavy, right? And then they like, oh, but I'm a good dad, right? Yeah. Now, definition of a good dad is not exposing your kids to the street life. No. Or even indulging in it in some type of form or fashion. So the reason why, I look at like Young Jeezy, for instance, how he told us on the songs, sell drugs and crack, he told his son not to. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, how do we look at him as a real nigga if you gave our kids the bad information as well? So what I mean by that is, if I'm a real nigga, I can't be out here doing other things in the streets, which makes me because other people looking at you like you're a murderer, you're a drug dealer, you're this, you're that. That does not make you I'm not saying that you're doing it to your kids, but you're doing it to others people's family.
I treat it like,
you get what I'm saying?
I treat it like, you see in the mob movies, like when the dude get busted or whatever, the kids be like, my dad was a what? He was a what?
Right.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you did all of that. I didn't know my dad sold drugs.
Because it's like they find out about it, just like with how girls
They can't believe
females
it.
do OnlyFans, right? You find out about it, be like, damn, my mama was really like this, or damn, my dad was. So what I'm saying is,
yeah, keep it.
How does that make you the best father?
That can't make you the best anything.
That's what I mean,
nobody's the best anything. If you were the best anything, then
or great, you know what I mean? Like,
you can be great, but like you can be contradicting. You can't be a hypocrite when you a parent. Like, so if you in the street, you in the street.
Right.
You a product of your environment, and there's nothing wrong with that because we all come up like that. We all are a product of our environments.
Come on, y'all good.
Yeah. My boy DT, my cousin Vontae, my boy B Scotty.
What's good with it?
They arrived, acting light skinned and shit.
Y'all good.
So yeah, so with the sentiment of being a real nigga, man, I just think you just need to learn how to not be a hypocrite around your kids.
Right.
Because you always got to teach your kids, I'm doing wrong, but don't idolize none of this. Like, my grandma used to tell me, like, yeah, this music is all entertainment. Like, these people that go out to these places that you rapping their songs, they not shooting nobody no more.
Exactly.
They live in their mansions. They ain't doing that.
Yeah.
But if you believe that they still doing that and you acting like that, then you just want to be that for no reason, and that's real stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's majority of the rap game right now.
That's
what
crazy.
I mean? The majority of the rap game is everybody. Most of them faking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Live real talk. Most of them real life got a lifestyle they definitely ain't living.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody just out here shooting every damn day. You not drilling every damn day.
Impossible.
Motherfuckers got whole kids. You know what I'm saying? You got lives,
You got
girlfriends.
lives to live, bro.
Most of us probably got real jobs after doing that shit that
Lives
they talking
to
about.
live, man.
You feel me? So, and some of us trying to really build our credit.
Don't let
up.
people lie.
So it's a difference. You know what I mean?
You feel me? That's all it's about. Like,
but yeah, you got anything you want to get off your chest?
For certain artists, like, look, if a motherfucker go to a show, right? If it's not what you feeling, that's cool. But like, understand that these are all art forms. Everything is for everybody. So like, somebody may hop on the stage and he rapping conscious rap, right?
Right.
You got ops. I'm just trying to tell you right now, the best thing you can do is like not rap about them people.
Facts.
Like, I got people I don't like. I'm not putting none of their names in nothing. I'm not associating with nothing because it's like, what for? What are we doing this for? I'm giving you popularity.
So he basically telling y'all can have a difference in y'all music.
Yeah.
Everything ain't gotta be drill. It could be trap music.
Yeah.
It could be thug music. They do got a difference. They got gangster rap. They got drill now. You know what I'm saying? Tech rap or whatever the fuck it is.
You saw motherfucking Menace to Society. They slid on the nigga listening to the Isley Brothers.
Facts.
Al Green, Love and Happiness. You feel
Facts,
me?
though.
Niggas is not. You not a gangster all day.
Right.
It's impossible to be one. Like, if that, you're not really that. Then if you.
So what's the message you want to get to people out there who portraying this image but really not like that?
Don't do that. You be rabbit. No, not be rabbit. You be rad. Nigga, Malabute.
Facts,
You
though.
Malabute.
Facts.
For real. Stop doing that, bro.
Stop living the life you're not living.
It's okay to be nice, bro. It's okay to be cool. It's okay to be the funny nigga. Like, it's okay to be the nigga on the way getting money. Like, that's cool. Like, bitches is gonna fuck wherever.
Facts.
Right. The money gonna come, they gonna come. That's
Facts.
it. If that's what you're looking for, that's what's gonna happen. You get some money, they gonna come with you.
Yes, sir.
But
Especially if that's what you want. Like
exactly. You feel me? But
so
if
who's
you
some of your like artists you want to network up in Minnesota with, or anywhere just like globally?
Network with right now, my boy Lord Dash, he going crazy too.
Shout out Lord.
And Vito, that's my guy.
Shout out Vito.
Shit, I mean, really not that much, man, because I ain't really shook that many hands yet. I've just been out here just trying to, put my name out.
Who
to
have
people.
you like heard of out here in the city? Like, they got big names. Like, you ever heard of John Ray?
Yeah.
John Ray, he dope. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
he got some shit.
I was listening to him in high school.
Carson Blue, she got some shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
My teacher was my science teacher at Cooper. That was Brother Ali's science teacher too.
That's dope. Yeah.
So she was definitely playing some
Reefer
Brother
Reed, I
Ali.
don't know if y'all ever heard him. Reefer Reed,
I heard like one or two songs.
He got some decent music.
Hold on.
It's some artists. Suavo, he got some dope shit.
Suave
you know
got
what I mean?
some
That's
shit,
my
man.
boy. I can name a whole bunch of artists that done been on this motherfucker. They all, everybody who done been on the show, y'all got some dope
It was
music,
somebody
you know
else too. She made placement in a Madden game.
You talking about
Yeah.
I know who you talking about.
I was like, damn.
The girl who worked for the levels.
Yeah.
I know who you talking about. Yeah, she
Yeah.
definitely raw as hell too. I heard the song in the Madden, and she raw as hell. I forgot her name, but
I was geeked when I heard that shit. I was like, what? They put us in Madden, niggas?
Facts.
Don't matter who it is. You from Minnesota, I love you, man.
So what can we expect in the next, few months to the next couple years from you musically?
Oh, in the next couple of months, actually on Sunday, the 18th, I'm actually doing a show. 25th, I'm doing this show too at the Pimento.
Y'all pop out.
You know what I'm saying? Come show some love. It's also gonna be vendors there, so weed is gonna be available. Last time I was out there, man, like 14 grams for $50 is some straight pressure, man. Like, so you got an opportunity to network, show some love. Love don't cost nothing, man. Just come out here,
Big facts.
listen, open up the ears, man. You ain't gotta like everything. You can pick and choose. It's okay. It's just certain artists. That's what we here for. It's a melting pot. That's why we here.
Facts.
For music, next couple of months. Right now, I'm working on some stuff right now, trying to get the other songs on major platforms. But as of right now, I'm currently working on an album. Just getting my samples right, man. Just getting the feel right, because I do want to introduce myself to people, because
Big facts.
not a lot of people know.
This is where you starting right here. It's the Step Up Podcast. You're going to get yourself out there.
Yes,
We're going to help you get up out there. And that's what it is, man.
We're
Like I said,
gonna get
y'all
you right.
come here. This for all artists, no matter how popular, no matter how small the popularity. I want you back on here when you blow up. You feel what I'm saying? Because I just want to see the success. That's what I want from here. That's what I want.
We're going to be bigger than Vlad.
Hey,
for real.
Fuck Vlad, man. I'm going to say that now. Fuck Vlad, man. He the police, for real. We all know that. I ain't the police. I don't want none of that.
I can't do the police activity.
Fuck Vlad, man. But shout out with what you doing with the podcast, but fuck you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Type shit,
but
type
other than
shit.
that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. You want to give out any shout outs?
Yeah, I would like to shout out my entire team, my family, like SB family, totally all the time. M's up everywhere for my motherfucking cousin Malachi, of course, man. I ain't gonna never tolerate no slander. That man was a motherfucking legend. So we ain't gonna do that. I'd like to shout out my mama, because without my mama, I really wouldn't be here. So I would like to do that. I would shout out my dad, but I can't, because he was the reason I was here. So I'll give him that. High five to you, nigga.
Hey, that's real shit. I grew up without one. I don't know him, never met him, so fuck that.
High five to you for doing that, I guess. And then shout out to my kids. Like, they keep me out of jail.
Big
so
facts.
I would like to thank them for that, because without them, I probably wouldn't even be doing this.
Facts, man. And now, like I said, I appreciate you popping out and just doing this shit for the record right here.
Yeah.
And like I said, we got more on the motherfucking way. Let everybody know where they can find you and all that.
You can find me on YouTube right now, SB Jimmi, capital S, capital B, Jimmi. On Instagram, 494 Jim Bean, Jimbean. You know what I'm saying? Snapchat, big_homie 612. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to network. Y'all show some love. That shit don't cost nothing, man.
Yeah. And all them links will be in the motherfucking description. So y'all like, share, comment, all that good shit. And before how I like to end the show is I like to give people like a positive, inspirational quote. Yeah. Can you get the world something like positive? Like just give them something they can hear where they can guide themselves throughout the rest of this year.
For the younger kids listening, like my grandma used to tell me. I always grew up with older people, so my grandmother was a heavy influence as far as wisdom goes. It's like stupidity is like a virus. So if your friends chose to jump off the bridge and kill themselves, are you doing the same thing? So you can metaphorically see that as a message, or when your friend want to go out late night and do some ignorant shit, like rob somebody for no particular reason, or like go take a life.
Right.
You know it's an ignorant reason. You know it's a lot that can actually come with that. Mm-hmm. So are you willing to jump off the bridge with him? In certain situations, I understand it, because, once again, we are still a product of our environment. So if my brother willing to crash out, I'm going to go. But if I'm willing to save my brother, if there's an opportunity to save my brother, I am going to save him rather than have him go down the road I know we can't come back from. Respect.
Well said. Hey, that's well said, like I said. And we're going to end it on that note. Step up to the motherfucking mic, man. Until next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. What's up?